Hello everybody, how are you all? How's it going? Happy, what is today? Wednesday! Happy Wednesday everybody! How are you? Who do we got so far? Outwin! Hello, hello! Kopi! Gamer! How's it going? How are you guys? Hope everyone had a wonderful day. So getting used to a new race again. God, it's so weird. But I'm so pretty. Yee. Let's see. Timers, I need to check, see if mission complete. Let's go see if I actually managed to get through that squadron mission thing. Whee! This way. Yes. Gremlin, how are you? Pray look over the report. Did I win? Aw, darn. Oh well. But they still leveled, so that's a good thing. Alrighty. Nope, not you. Doing good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. So, the plan for today, for tonight, I think is gonna be, we'll start off, I guess, with 5.2. If there's interest in trying to continue on with Eden, then awesome, we can do that. If not, then, you know, that's fine too. Otherwise, I guess we will do 5.2. Blah, you feel so bloated? Oh, why? Something you ate, maybe? I mean, I hope not, but... Maybe it was something you had for dinner? Possibly had the bubble guts early thing from a doughy donut. Ooh, maybe it's like the yeast or something, like interacting with your, like, tummy. I know sometimes, like, sometimes some doughs or some yeasts, depending on whatever kind of thickening, or not thickening agent, but like, whatever kind of agent they use to, like, help the dough rise. I know for some people can make their stomach feel kind of gross, because that happens to my husband sometimes. Make that smaller. Pixel, how are you? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you? How's it going? What'd you get up to? Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. What did you get up to today? Hey, Chili, how are you? Hope the stream is going well. We're just working on Post-Endwalker MSQ. So you're in Post-Shadowbringers now? Yes, we are in Post-Shadowbringers. Planning on starting 5.2 today. So we just started, so like we haven't actually gotten into anything really yet. So we're like still super, I'd say still like within the first like 10-15 minutes of starting. So caught me at a perfect time. Just started 6.2. Nice. How are you enjoying Post-Endwalker? I cannot wait to get to Endwalker. Holy crap. good. The first post-Endwalker dungeon was fun. Woo-wee! Yeah, I guess there's gonna be a dungeon each patch quest. I haven't actually looked at the list of quests, so I'm not 100% sure, but oh, it looks like there is one, but it's like all the way at the bottom, like near the end of the 5.2. And Walker more like, end my feelings, Walker. Oh, force that one, but he did, but I get it. The attempt was made. Hey, I mean, Shadowbringers is Feelsbringers, so I will take you at your word for end my feelings, Walker. Yeah. I feel like I was gonna do something. Oh, gold saucer. Do I need to do that? Nope, I did that this morning. Okay, cool. So I'm good on gold saucer. Yay! And Walker was a bit sad. I mean, Shadowbringers was a bit sad, so I don't know what to expect now. Makes me nervous. A bit. I mean, I'm trying to cope still, mostly. I'm totally fine. Totally fine. No trauma. No, nothing to be traumatized with, you know? Just totally fine. See? You believe this, right? Totally fine. I did pick up Viper, by the way. I haven't actually, like, played it, but I did the first quest or whatever, like the intro quest for Viper, and it was, I don't know, Viper's weird. It's gonna take some getting used to if I play Viper. I'm just getting used to Reaper, so I don't know if I want to jump into Viper just yet, but I don't know. We'll see. Old enemies, new threats is where I'm gonna be going, so gotta go to Mordona. Let's see. I keep ending up clicking on my minion. I hate that. Oh, by the way, Pixel, if you need to like do any like post-stream, you know, stuff or, you know, chill, whatever, like by all means, do what you need to do. I appreciate it. Yeah, did you miss it yesterday on stream? I believe Ada redeemed her channel points to make me use a Fantasia and got to pick my race. So, I am now an Aura. Hey Cyan, did the new Frontline, was confused, started to understand kind of. I don't understand Frontline at all, so if you understand it, you're already a step ahead of me. I have no idea what's going on in Frontlines, to be honest. Like, I go in there and I'm just like, okay, I'm just tab target, tab, and hope that I get someone that I can attack. Hey, Pixel, congrats! Congrats. You only really like Frontline? I don't get Frontline. Frontline is confusing to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Get it in theory, but in practice, I am flattened before I even register what's happening. I get that. I get that so much. Like, I don't know. Frontline, I'm just like, I try an attack, and I don't even know if my attacks are even landing, to be honest, so, yeah. But, you know, just gotta keep trying, right? But I'm with you. I don't get what's happening usually either. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna follow the crowd, and hopefully that's the right way. I don't know what's right, what's... Like, I don't know how to actually win a front line, so... Unrelated, are we doing raid, roller type stuff today, or MSQ? I mean, I was leaning more towards MSQ, but if there's enough interest for people to want to do, queue up for raids, or group up and do raids, I'm totally down for that, too. I just know that yesterday, it didn't seem like there was a lot of interest, and... don't remember who said it, but somebody suggested maybe doing it like over the weekend or something, or maybe during the day. I can't remember. It was you, okay. My head's just all like foggy with what's actually been happening in game with me. Phoenix, how are you? Only thing I know about Frontline is play White Mage and Laser every so often, and Laser. See, you know more about Frontline than I do, because Laser sounds completely foreign to me. A lot more willing to stay up late when I don't have work next day, so more of it will help in that case. No worries, no worries. White Mage's limit break is just a laser. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the other thing about PvP, is having completely different abilities. Because I was going in as Paladin, and it's like I knew none of my abilities. I didn't know any of what my abilities were, so I was just like, okay, I'm kind of button mashing here. I'm, Fearin' Ma? What? I'm confused. PvP is very different. Yeah, very different for sure. I like using Scholar in Frontline. Really? I usually only have gone in Frontline with my Paladin primarily to get for XP purposes, so. Hey Arrow, how are you? How's it going? Well, I'm glad you get the reference, Kopi. I don't get the reference. I wish I did. Should I get the reference? Going to guess you've never seen that firing my laser meme? No. Does not ring a bell. I feel like I'm out of the loop on some things. It's like I'm gonna fire my laser mid-2000s, and really? Mid-2000s? We go find a video, like, early 2000s meme. Okay. I think it was the ASDF movie? I don't even know what that is. ASDF. Yeah, it does not ring a bell. Dr. Octagonopus. Yeah, nope. Did not ring a bell. I am completely lost. Can't post a link. Nope, you should be able to. It should let you. I'll definitely have to check it out. And once you post the link, I'll pull it up on what you call it? I'll use this one. This one's usually a little more friendly when it comes to my CPU usage. Give me 1 sec to be sure the video is TOS friendly. Ah, that's good idea. Hey, Rav, stretch. All right, and posture check. Yeah, posture check is something. Ooh, that was my elbow that just popped. Thank you. Zizi, how are you? I feel like it's been a minute. Stretching and proper posture is something you need for proper crotch kicking. Of course. Of course. Is that a Spirited Away shirt? No, actually, it is the crossover between Final Fantasy XIV and the black. It was on black. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'd have to look at the label again because I never buy stuff like this, so because of the price. But it's the crossover with the fashion company. Dang it, what is it called? If I can type. I can't type tonight. Clothing, there it is. Black Milk, that's it. And it is the dress for Ilmeg. Kind of looks like the top of the bathhouse. No, it's Ilmeg actually. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's, yeah, my camera cuts it out, but it's Ilmeg. I would like a Secret Lab 14 chair, but I don't want a leather chair. I want that chair as well, but I already have a Secret Lab chair, so it's like, what am I gonna do with this one then? But I still want the other one. I think it is so cool that you can get like a magnetic, roll pin thing that goes onto your chair. I think that's awesome. I also kind of want the Arkveld chair. I'm not familiar with the Arkveld chair. Arkveld chair? Okay, I'm not. Oh, for Monster Hunter. Okay. I haven't played Monster Hunter, so I'm not familiar with that. It does look pretty. I think I'm gonna get one. I'll just get the Fat Cat pillow. Fat Cat pillow. Oof. Arkveld is Monster Hunter Wild's flagship monster. Ah, gotcha. New update on April 4th, so excited for that. They're adding my favorite monster. Yeah, I haven't played any Monster Hunter, so I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I'm seeing like a lot of people play it, so I'm like, maybe I should be trying to play it. Or at least try it out eventually. Got Sonic Burger. I haven't had Sonic in, God, I don't know how long. It's been a while though, for sure. Anywho, Chili, did you check out that, whatchamacallit, for the link or, the video, I guess? I think it's safe. Video quality is kind of buds and sound is out of sync. Oh boy. Alright, well, we'll give it a shot, I guess. Let's see. Copy. YouTubes. The tubes. No, pause it. Pause it. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let me move this over here for a second. And I can mute that so I can window capture properties. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Open, there we go. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Well, it says quality 720, so that's not bad. Really? That says, okay. That's lame. Why doesn't it want to go like full screen, full screen? Oh, I think I know why. Ta-da! Maybe that's why. There we go. That's better. Okay. Alright, let's see.
Hello, mortal.
Wow, mister, who are you?
I am the head of Colin Mockery. I will grant you 3 wishes.
Whoa, is that true? Are you really gonna grant me 3 wishes?
The volume's so low.
No. My real purpose here is to fire my laser ball!
Go, Pikachu! Use your Thunderbolt!
Wow, this is so 2000s.
So, Johnson, I finished up the Ferguson account. Good, good, good.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
Mrs. York. Push!
Oh,
the
dear
baby
Lord.
is almost here.
Saw that coming.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Steve.
You, eating Raisinets there?
Yep.
Huh. Can I have one? Alright, it's time to save the city. Hua! The hell? Yeah! What the hell is going on? How do I shot wet? Oh my god, it's Alfred Molina!
Dr. Octagonopus!
Oh my god, I can't wait to eat this watermelon. I just hope that
Mysterious thing.
doesn't happen to me again.
Okay.
The Pied Piper. What? No. Okay.
Oh, God.
Hopefully this video has made it on the internet before it's too late. I made the laser collection for a specific purpose. To get this message to you guys. About a week ago.
I'm a firing my laser!
Oh my God. That was ridiculous. Well, I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head now, so thanks for that. Oh, good Lord. Well then, okay. That was interesting. That definitely 2000s. Definitely early 2000s. Wow. Oh, good lord. I can honestly say I don't think I miss early 2000s videos. There was one website that I used to go to that had like, I can't for the life of me remember what it was, but I feel like it was, oh god, I can't even remember what it was called, but it was like an animated, it was a whole set of animated, like, animals, sort of. Maybe Newgrounds? Maybe that sounds vaguely familiar. Let's see if I can type. Newgrounds, I do remember that. I do remember that. But there was like its own website and it used Flash. I remember because Flash was the thing at the time. What was the name of the like primary character? I can't remember for the life of me. E-Bombs World. Maybe Homestar Runner. Yes, Homestar Runner. Holy crap. Wow, Chili. Homestar Runner. That one takes me back. I am impressed that you remembered that. I am impressed you remember that. Holy crap. I was like, I remember it. I remember it. Like, I can envision the characters. I just couldn't remember the names. Homestar Runner was a classic back in the day. And I feel like I'm dating myself. Trogdor, that's it. For some reason, I wanted to say Timmy, but I was like, I know it's not Timmy. No, Trogdor. Holy crap. Whew. That takes me back. Homestarrunner.net. It's .com, yes. Oh, goodness. That takes me back. Alright, good times, good times. Anywho, shall we continue with 5.2? Oh, goodness. Core part of the millennial coming of age. Yes. Oh, goodness. I spent so many hours on that website. It's not even funny. No, we shall not continue. We're just gonna spend all night just reminiscing. Let's get sidetracked some more. Hey, it's really easy to do with me, so it doesn't take much. Ask anyone. Oh, goodness. I gotta avoid the MSQ. There's emotions in there. Maybe so, but how am I supposed to get into Endwalker ultimately? And then get caught up to where all of you guys are? I gotta get through the story somehow. There's emotions in there too. Okay. I have to though. Buy big Kleenex. I still have about half of my Kleenex tissues left, so hopefully that's enough. Hey Shio, how are you? Taking my time, not in a rush to be caught up. I mean, I got a while to go, so... And I still have to do the, I guess, City of Rabanastre. I guess it's what the math boss, as people have so quaintly called it, and my anxiety is already increasing by saying that out loud. And then Eden, trying to think, anything else? Oh, I still gotta finish Dunscaith. Shit ton of old content. I still need to invest time. Same. Those are really good ones. Yeah, so I mean, obviously before I move on to like Endwalker, if I haven't finished the, I guess, Royal City of Rabanastre, and Dunscaith and Eden, like I at least want to get most of them done, or at least almost completely done before getting into Endwalker, so... Dunscaith and Eden raids are a fun time. I mean, the Eden that we've done so far was pretty fun. So, I'm looking forward to, I guess, what, part 2? Or the second set of raids? I mean, Funscaith? Maybe, I guess? I feel like I've had this quest forever. So more side content you do, not counting stuff set on the first, alters a cutscene in Endwalker? Really? See? Even more of a reason for me to get the side content stuff done. Even more. Alrighty. But, that being said, I would actually like to do at least some of 5.2 tonight if we do end up doing Eden. Awesome. But at the very least, I would like to get some of 5.2 done, if not all of it. I don't know if we'll get through all of it, but we got through all of 5.1 yesterday, so it's possible. Alrighty. Shutting up and starting MSQ. Kryl is glad for your return, though it remains to be seen if she has glad tidings to share. Cutscene right off the bat. Alliniea. My, what a pleasant surprise. Old enemies, new threats, yes. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. If only. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Who's this? Oh! Maxima. I remember him. Ah, Alliniea. It has been far too long, my friend. Why it always gotta be urgent? 'Cause everything's urgent. Forgive me, I don't believe we have been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Alden, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Ah, yes. I have heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you have urgent news. A line nobody in 14 has said, hey, look, get to when you got a sec, no worries. True. Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Gimlet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed a most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may beguile growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Okay. Commander Alden has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions attend as well. though it was clear to whom he wished I extend this invitation. It would seem time is of the essence. Oh, you're a lizard now? Yes, Grum. Yes. Blame Ada. Last night, she redeemed her channel points for me to use a Fantasia and got to choose my race. So, ta-da! With best horns, too. The horns just kind of went with the face, so just noticed. It's gonna take some adjustment. I was just getting adjusted to being a Lala, so now I gotta get adjusted to being an Aura. It would seem time's of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I am not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single scion with all of this. Obviously, the horns go with the face. I mean, almost back to original height now. True. Horns are tied to the face. I know. I looked at other horns, but I just was more in love with the face. I was like, well, I guess I'm stuck with the horns too, so I just accepted it. Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Alliniea quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. Aye, aye. I really dislike how they're linked. Should be a choice like Ellison and Ears. I agree, Cora. I was hoping that I could, but they really are like linked. I was trying to like mess with the eyes, but the eyes, whoop, too close. The eyes are really what kind of sold me for the most part. So I don't know. I couldn't get the eyes with the other horns, or I guess, are they horns? I don't know. But they were like the straight ones. Question for no particular reason. Does the Uwu speak, redeem, count in cutscenes? No. No. I don't want to screw up the cutscenes. I want to enjoy the cutscenes as they were meant to be enjoyed. Ideally. If they're cutscenes that I've already seen, which probably won't happen because I think I have that disabled, but I love those eyes. I do. I was debating back and forth. I keep doing that. I was debating back and forth whether or not I wanted to do the limbo rings. But I was like, you know what? It seems appropriate. It seems like it goes. It seems fitting. In all honesty, I feel like I'm liking the Aura a little bit more right off the bat than I did the Lala right off the bat, so maybe that's a good sign. Alliniea quarter. Imagine Sidian doing Uwu speak. Oh god. I actually would like to hear that. That'd be funny. You started as an Aura? Yeah, I was not expecting to actually end up changing my race until like the very end of MSQ, like in its entirety, but here we are. Or as I would call him, Essenian? Oh, okay. Sets them apart in a really specific way too. Like no other race has eyes that glow. That's true. That's very true. It does make me feel a little more unique. So Judith, as a Highlander all the way through Endwalker, only Fanta between 6.0 and 6.1. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't planning to, but, you know, I guess plans change. Commander Alden awaits us in the Royal Palace. If you would follow me. Okay. Ah. Mm-hmm.
They're here, Commander.
Ooh, voice acting.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
Nope.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Mm-hmm.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions.
That's fair.
We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
I guess.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence.
Mm-hmm.
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight.
Oh, right.
But to me, his description seemed anything but. And upon further investigation, I found that I was right. The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Mm-hmm.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
We finally accepted his offer from long ago to work
In
together.
my foolishness, I sought to harness its power.
I mean...
and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it. But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanus, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
Okay.
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon and emerged victorious. We need you.
I have just
And
put
so,
my
when the time comes,
scions on the back
if
burner
your
for now.
comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength.
You have a huge distraction.
I've assigned an
Yippee.
officer to await your
Yeah.
word.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days. But it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. Even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
Okay.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company.
This is
Mayhap
Trial
we shall meet
Series,
there anon.
really?
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friends' plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
This opens up a Trial Series as stated. Very good story. Okay. These are just get to 5.2, do them all. He's grown since you kicked him off the high horse. You're like, nice. I keep clicking on my freaking minion. I hate doing that. Would you say do them all once or no? What, the, trials? Hey Lucha, how are you? I think all the side stuff is worth finishing up prior to finishing up Shadowbringers and getting to Endwalker. I'm hoping to. Ideally that's gonna be the goal. Because I'm already still kind of trying to play catch up on, where is it? Dunscath, which is from, I think that was Heaven's Ward, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. So, gotta finish that one up, and then I still gotta do, like, the City of Ravenaster, which, I can't remember if that's the one that people said was the math boss or not, but not looking forward to whichever one is the math boss. Oh my god, you're an hour on now? Yes, yes. We can all thank Ada for that. So she used her points to make me change. So, yay! Thank you, Ada. Yes, that's the math boss? Okay. Trials and raids, whatnot, absolutely do prior. Well then, I guess I have to do them beforehand then. 14 is something you should take your time with, enjoy the journey and the story. Oh, I definitely am, for sure. I definitely am. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. Definitely does feel weird doing error tribes after 5.1. I haven't even touched any tribes, so it's gonna be weird regardless. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new Ultima weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the Ultima weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. You want to do the tribes before Endwalker? Oh boy. It's funny because you recently changed to Mikote. What's even more funny is I was just getting used to being a Lala when Ada redeemed her channel points for me to Fanta to an Aura. So, issues daily limit. True. I mean, I maybe can start them. No way she finished them all without stalling. I don't want to, like, intentionally stall if I don't have to. But... I always thought that, like, the, tribes or whatever were more, like, you know, supplemental. 12 quests a day total. Yeah, and I don't always have the ability to, like, play during the day, just because kids, unfortunately. Not unfortunately that I have kids. I love my kids, don't get me wrong, but they're not at school all day. Well, at least not both of them are, so... My daughter comes home in the afternoon from her preschool, so... If you're a glam hoe like me, being stalled means time to grind for glams. I mean, I don't know. I'm torn because, granted, I don't know a lot of glams. Like, I have this, and then I've got the one... They're pretty much all, like, store-bought, pretty much. So, like, that's for my Paladin, and obviously my Reaper, and I think this is also my Picto. So, 15-minute detour to do quests, then you're good. Which era tribes, it's like a week for a rank? Wouldn't sweat too much. The nice thing is, down the road, you complete side stuff and want to see the effect it had, you can rewatch it in Unending Journey. Oh, okay. That's good. That makes me feel a little bit better. Buckman's attests to your glam addiction. I mean, I believe it. I've seen some pretty amazing outfits, so I could definitely see it. Also, I think Lucha has a Fantasia addiction too. That's funny. The website has an entire collection of glamours. Oh, goodness. I am not going to get into that yet, just because I do kind of feel like that's more something I want to maybe dedicate to after I get through MSQ. At least most of MSQ. But, alrighty. Let's continue. And there I go again, clicking on my minion. The way home. Cryo can see the steely resolve in your eyes and suspects she knows where duty calls you. I take it you're ready to return to the First? Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely, Xenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Alliniea. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. Glamour is the final boss. Ah, right. Is that it? What's this one? Ah. New threat looms in the horizon. Is that for trials? Is that what you guys were saying? I think that's what you guys were saying. That's the guy saying it's talking about yes? Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and accept it so I at least have it. Ah, Alliniea. Glad you could make it. As you may have heard, Commander Alden has given orders to embark from Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Empire's latest menace. Not that the soldiers stationed there are too chuffed about being on the front line against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they'd make short work of us mere mortals as well. Mind you, it's Gaius Baelsar and his followers who've led the charge so far. By all accounts, they've been giving as good as they get. Unfortunately, their sorties have met with little success. I dare say they'd benefit greatly from your presence on the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleague over at Porta Praetoria will show you the way. Okay then. Porta Praetoria. Where was that? Oh, I'll pick that up one later. That's the side quest. Okay, so what am I doing? The way home, Crystarium. Got it. Okay. Baja Blast. Ooh, Baja Blast. Love Baja Blast. So good. Hey, I'm running kind of normal. Business with the Crystal Exarch? I do. Let me in. Alrighty. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and a means to return the Scions home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Then I will summon the others that we might all be appraised of the situation. Come on, voice acting! Pretty, please. I should go pick up the new free fancy they dropped for 7.2. Yes, you should. I already did.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Yes. Reminder to anyone who hasn't picked up their free Fanta.
We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
If I remember correctly, it's in
While
Gridania
this is
by
indeed
the
a worrying development,
achievements
I
guy.
think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's
Hey Ben,
invaluable
how are
insight,
you?
we have
How's it
succeeded
going?
in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
Okay.
An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
I mean, looks like Orsite to me, but...
However.
Okay. However...
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
Oh, right.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allagan Emperors.
Got it, okay.
Which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
So what, we gotta use his blood?
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
Okay.
As well you should be. The Allagan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
You better. Just get done with homework that doesn't involve visiting a bookstore and had the sleep dentist consult today.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness.
Me? Okay.
But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
I mean, why wouldn't it be? I mean, obviously it's Graha, but he is the Crystal Exarch.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
I don't know. That's weird, actually.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Okay. Starium brand RSI Cola. Now 20% more Exarch blood. Oh gosh. Take home the delicious taste of Graha today. Over 2K? Jeez. When Aura? Yes, thanks to Ada last night. She redeemed her channel points for me to Fanta into an Aura. So, yep, I am an Aura now. Just as I was getting used to being a Lala, now I'm an Aura. Although I am loving it, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely feel more comfortable as an Aura than I did a Lala right off the bat, so that's a good thing, I feel like. Seeking counsel. Alphino is eager to assist Captain Lena. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it will be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? And 2K's after insurance? Jeez. What? Disgusting. That is gross. After insurance. We have little time, so I will be brief. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask for your assistance in slaying it. A Sin Eater? I had heard some few yet remained after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It is only a single Sin Eater. A simple task for a guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Why me? Peace can lead to complacency, and may gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Alright, let's be about it then. Let's go. Why not? Well, it might be able to help me, but I don't know if her financing is stretched. I mean, 2K is... God. Especially after I had to drop almost 600 for new glasses yesterday. Yeah, they are. That's why, like, my son had to get glasses, and we were just like, you know what? He is not getting, any, like, progressive lenses or any, like, fancy frames or anything, because, I mean, he's 6, so... Excellent. Then let us make for Fort Job. Alright, let's go. To Fort Job. There we go. I see her. If you would wait here a moment, I will gather the others. Okay. I don't know how they do that. I feel like... like, how do they do this? It doesn't seem like that difficult of an action, but... I was strongly told that I needed them since I'm almost 40 and needed the different focuses. Well, I mean... if you need them, you need them. I mean... not much you can do. Sorry. Your prescription is... I don't understand the whole prescription thing. I just get it for my son, but I don't understand the measurements. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. Negative means you can't see far away. Okay. I think that's what my son has. I think. But his are supposed to be more for corrective purposes, so because only one of his eyes like basically goes cross-eyed without his glasses, and that's like, I guess the way the doctor explained it was the brain's way of like trying to focus. And so the glasses over time will alleviate that pressure or strain or whatever, and so over time, eventually he is ideally not going to need the glasses, but that'll probably be when he gets to like somewhere between, I think they said like between 10 and 12 or something. So, does he have an eye patch? No eye patch, but he wears glasses. It's meant to be like apparently it's pretty common in kids, I guess. The going cross-eyed thing, so yeah, I don't know. I've never had glasses. I have 20/20. Although I faked an eye exam when I was probably I think I was in like 1st or 2nd grade because I thought glasses were cool and I wanted glasses. So I faked an eye exam to get glasses. On the other end, being farsighted, your prescription's like +4 point something. That's what progressives are for. Gotcha. First prescription was -3.5. I don't know what his is off the top of my head. I'm not sure. I tried to ask my mom what her grades were like. Hopefully good. I was at death's door the day after the Sin Eaters attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd likely have stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. A's and B's. Doc said that's surprising considering she can't see 5 feet in front of her. Hey, I mean, the brain is a miraculous thing. Let me tell ya. A pleasure to meet you, miss. Truly. It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. I wanted to keep that Amaro. Strange to think the Yulmoran soldiers we once locked blades with are now on our side. But we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. Teacher had me in the back of the classroom. She told my mom I was just lazy. I mean, I was put on my own table because of my ADHD. So it was just a different time. People didn't understand, or there wasn't enough, I want to maybe training for teachers to, you know, help compensate, you know, or help kids compensate their, you know, shortcomings, I guess, if you want to call them shortcomings. But she was a mean old lady. Yeah, so was my 3rd grade teacher. So, yeah, I feel that. My mom went off on her when she said that. Yeah. My parents went off on my teacher too when they realized where I was sitting. Because where she placed me, it was literally, my chair was right in front of the door to the classroom. And so every time the door would open, the doorknob handle or whatever would actually hit me in the back of the head. But I was in 3rd grade, so I just assumed, well, I was being bad, so this is my punishment. Yeah. They did not approve, to say the least. Choosing a teacher who said, only proper way to write is with your right hand. Oh, man. No, screw her. My son's a lefty, so she'd get an earful from me for sure. Some teachers get into teaching to actually help the next generation other get into it for their own power fantasies, which, yeah, those people need to just not be in that industry. We seem to be missing one. Had at least 2 lefties in our class. Go lefties. My husband's a lefty too, so. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmelt. It took longer than I anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. Oh, it's fine. I'm late to, like, almost everything. All good. You're good. It won't happen again. Don't worry about it. I want to tell him to, like, don't. Just chill. You're good. I know, military. Fellow lefty here? Yay! Hey, I say go lefties. I'm a righty, but my son is a lefty, my husband's a lefty, so there's nothing wrong with being a lefty. The name's, I'm assuming Tyler, not Thyler, because that would just sound weird. The name's Tyler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. I do. Yep, that's what I thought. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to her. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. Just standing here staring at you for 5 minutes while having a conversation in my own head. Don't worry about being late. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, oh, yes, hi. Uh-huh. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know, and so it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Dad's a lefty, mom and brother were always righty, so it's even in our family. Even in ours too. Hubby's a lefty, my son's a lefty, but me and my daughter are righties. So, yep, even split. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting. Alright then, let's go. So where am I going? All the way up there. Cool. Tried writing with my left hand today. It was at least legible. Yeah, I cannot write with my left hand at all, so if yours was at least legible, you're already better than me. Oh, I gotta open up the map more. I can't figure out how to hold my pen in my right hand. Like, my hand won't do the motions. If all you've ever written is with your left, then that wouldn't surprise me. I have heard, though, that a lot of lefties do tend to be more likely to be ambidextrous. For the fact that, I mean, most of our world is designed with right-handers in mind, so... Hope that she freaking got retired. Yeah. Right dead by now. Oh gosh. Well.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself. Certainly does no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. Never seen anything like it.
No.
So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. That was it. I got off as quick as he came. A warrior of light?
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood.
Oh god. I have a feeling I know who it is.
If you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be her. The warrior of darkness.
Hey.
Hey? Oh, I didn't know.
Hey?
It's an honor.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
What would the guy be doing, though? Or...
I had hoped to fight at your side today.
I don't know.
But I'll continue to follow your example. And may we meet again.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's whoever looks like Ardbert.
Forgive me.
But it
There
can't
is
be
one more
Ardbert.
thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Okay.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
What's up, Lena?
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch.
Oh?
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was.
That.
Indeed, the opposite is true.
Oh, goodness.
It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
You don't say.
He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
Oh my god, I completely misread the Pokemon
it was as if he had peered into the future and for
I thought
the
it said
first
La Habrea
time
escaped.
found joy there.
Oh, goodness.
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance.
Yes.
I fear that my presence
For
will only
sure.
anchor him to the past.
Oh, God.
Remind him of all the pain that came before.
Anchors keep us where we've chosen to be. He's lost without you, you know? Aww. I feel like he does miss her. Hey Alice, how are you? I mean, at one point love rates. True. True. I just like how my brain just completely misread it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Lena. I'm pretty sure.
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief.
Aww.
In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work.
Too funny.
This research is important, I know. But if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
True. Sometimes you have to. Yes. I feel like I need to like post like a pin something to chat because I'm like having to tell everybody. Ada jumping in. Yes, it was Ada. She redeemed her channel points last night to make me use a Fantasia, and Fantasia'd me into an aura. What's... Get him, Lita. She had tattoos just like kind of permanent. I was like... I feel like I missed some of that conversation, Kofi. She's cute though. I think so. I thought so. It feels more, I don't know, it feels more me. I don't know why, but my nose is like runny on one side. Alrighty. Anywho. I keep doing that. Facing the truth. Her mind at ease, Lena is ready to return to her duties. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. Pollen? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Where am I going? I don't know. Pull up the quest. Crystarium, there we go. Going to actually this is my side of the story when I fought back against my bully. Good! Bullies need to be put in their place. This way. Is the eye glow color pickable or tied to your hair? It's pickable. You can pick it. Whatever color you want, you can pick. I keep doing that. I don't know why. I just liked the color. I tried to pick the color as closest to my eye color as I could. Just so that it kind of meshed well. But yeah, you can pick any color. Which is really cool, actually. Hey Dwayne, how are you? How's it going? You normally pick black. Hey, that's what's great about customizing your own character. Though I like Yugiri's contrasting colors. For Yugiri, yeah, it definitely fits Yugiri for sure. Helping a friend with Dawn Trail new raids. Nice! Well, I hope they're fun. Yishola, what you got to say? An adventurer calling himself a warrior of light. Why would anyone tie themselves to the legacy of individuals held in such low regard in the first? Well, though that mind raid I did with you was fun. It was so much fun. I want to do more. Like, it's been a long time since I've done a raid where I felt like on the edge of my seat. Not that like new raids aren't hard, but a lot of the time, like, even though they're new, because they're so like, they're designed, at least in my mind, in 14 you've got the echo, so it's not as difficult. But I started with dark blue eyes, then went lighter in Shadowbringers to go with the theme of my worry of like being light corrupted. Ooh, clever. See, that's like getting heavily involved in the story for sure. Wait till you get to Dawn Trail? Oh god. Gotta get through Endwalker, well, Shadowbringers, and then Endwalker, so... I normally do one brown eye, my real color, and then a blue or a purple eye, your favorite color. See, and I was gonna do my, like, bi-eyed bit again, but I don't know. You can't have a bi-eyed limbo ring, so the limbo ring can only be, like, a set color, which I would love for them to change maybe at some point. I think that'd be really cool. So I was like, alright, well I guess I'm not going to do bi-eyes on this one because I really like the limbo ring. Gonna have to finish up Fisher before you grind for Tome Gear since I'm not up to the item level of new MSQ stuff yet. I gotta pick up fishing at some point, I guess, because before the next Moogle Tombstone event thing comes out. It worked well as a moon kitty. 100% agree on mine. Love the fights being like a real struggle that we have to overcome. Exactly. How are you, Boone? How's it going? 7 months until the next Mogtome event. That's true. The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland. What I did before was make the limbo ring white, so it just sort of adds a glow to whatever color your bi-eyes are. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll have to maybe one of these times fiddle around with that. Good, loving the new fights in 7.2. That's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing 7.2 has been pretty good, so... But now that you're here, this is a proposal I should like to make. Voice acting? Please? No, dang it. I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I've noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as well they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as Sin Eaters or worse. I wonder if we can mine the Endwalker Alliance raid somehow. The final one felt amazing when it was new. I definitely want to mine a lot of the raids at some point, if not all of them, because it'd be so much fun. I mean, doing mine on Omega was my first experience, and oh my god, I was like, oh, I want more. I want more. Even though I died like 3 or 4 times, I was like, I want more. In queue for a raid fight as DPS, long line. Yeah, DPS tends to take a while, sadly. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Yeah. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remain those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Oh. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. Aww. They brought justice to the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Obert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as Sin Eaters is absurd. Aw, bad luck. Under normal circumstances, I would agree. But as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the flood. Yeah. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains, deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Unfortunately. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emmett Selk, correct? Ardbert. Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. Hey Moon, how are you? Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I just came in as we're in a cutscene. We are in 5.2. We're doing 5.2 MSQ, so welcome in, welcome in. What were you getting up to, Moon? I'm not quite sure. What should I call you? Motorsport? Should I call you Motorsport? I recognize that. Welcome in, Motorsport. Endwalker now? Nice. How are you enjoying it? Radman or Motorsport works? Okay, sounds good. You call him Rad? Okay. Well, I guess I can call you Rad then. That works too. Finally getting your answers. Nice. I'm just left with answers right now because the end of 5.1, who I thought looked like Ardbert, but I know couldn't be Ardbert. So yeah, questions. And now there's someone claiming to be a Warrior of Light. Yeah. So I got lots of questions. How's stream been? For me, it's been like base Shadowbringers was just. I didn't think the story for 14 could get any better than Heavensward was and Stormblood was, and then Shadowbringers was just like on a whole nother level. I was just taken for a spin. And oh my god, it's so good. You know, it can't be him. I mean, I don't know. Like, I know, but I don't know, because I'm like, I don't think I know anything anymore. So, I don't know. I am confused. Won't say anything else. Thank you. I'm sure I will get answers eventually. That's good to hear. Yes, it has been amazing. I am loving it. It is just emotional. Feelsbringers, from what chat says, is definitely fitting. I don't know if this still times out eventually, but I know I know I have had that happen to me where I've spent too long talking to chat where I've actually had like the cutscene time out on me, which was really heart-wrenching, but you know nothing. Alliniea Snow. I do. I know nothing. I try and think I'm figuring it out, but then I'm like, I got nothing. Emotional is an understatement. Shadowbringers was a roller coaster for that. Yes. A roller coaster for sure. Case in point, the Graha reveal, and then Emmett Cell shooting Graha. I was happy. And then the shot happened. I was like, oh. That was probably the fastest I've ever felt like, oh. So, yes. Cried so hard in post-Shadow? Oh gosh. Oh boy. I guess I should prepare myself. Gas gun, right? Of all things, he picks a gun. Why a gun? Anywho, let me hopefully try and get through this cutscene before it times me out. So, welcome in, Raiders, by the way. I appreciate it.
Focus on the task at hand.
Thank you, Chili. Thank you. Get the Kleenex box. I have it. It's on hand. It's right here. I'm ready. It's within arm's reach. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphina's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the flood that followed in their wake. Hydrate. Cheers! This is my Aero Elevate Blue Raspberry. It's like a energy drink mix. Thank you. Delicious. Got my extra Krista, pay for my sub. Now I won't have to worry about not being able to 7.2. Yay! Chaz pitching to redeem our channel points for a Costco box of Kleenex. Oh boy. Well, what do you say, Alliniea? Though I do drink a lot of water and soda. I definitely drink a lot of soda, so this is great because it's a powder you just mix in water. And it's delicious. Spread the word, I say. I wish we had done this sooner. That's tricky. I don't know if they would have accepted it sooner. Spread the word, I say. Then we're all of one mind on the matter. Good. Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beck Lug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium in the Exedra. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them. You might have to stopping the litter robots cleaning cycle. I didn't know it could do that. Okay, so what do I gotta speak with people at the Crystarium? Okay. Alright, let's go talk to some people. Cheap store brand Dr. Pepper. Hey, sometimes store brand is good. It's literally called Diet Cola, I think. It's like, what is it? Who do we have here? King Supers is a Kroger brand. It's a Kroger brand, that's it. Can't drink Dr. Pepper? Oh, man. That's a shame. It's so good. Mountain Dew, Dirty Gamer. Oh my god, I used to drink Mountain Dew so much, but no longer. I honestly cannot remember the last time I had, like, consistently a regular soda. I think the last regular soda I had was the newest Dr. Pepper. I think it's a black, I think it's black raspberry flavor or something. It's really good. Alliniea. My, what a wonderful surprise. Though I hope your being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door of late, which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines. Cherry Dr. Pepper, yes. Yeah, my hubby can't really stand the cherry flavor either very much, so... Hee, I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. I find that working your way to unsweetened sparkling water helps with the bubbly texture and flavor craving. I'm not a big sparkling water person. The closest I get to sparkling water is sparkling ice. That's the closest I get, so... But it's also, for me, it's the caffeine. Because ADHD, caffeine, I live on it. Couldn't taste the pepper was pure blackberry? Really? I definitely tasted blackberry, but I still kind of tasted the Dr. Pepper. Pineapple Fanta. I've never had that one. Hey, Leodin, how are you? Had the vanilla cream Dr. Pepper. Ooh, I liked that one. Unless it's different than the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the cream soda Dr. Pepper. Because that one, granted, I love myself some cream soda. Orange cream Coca-Cola. I have not had that one. Sparkling water is literally undyed soda if sweetened. Oh, I know, and I don't like the unsweetened of it. I don't know. Guess you wanted it to be more cream soda, like. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely agree. I was expecting more cream soda flavor, so. But I don't know. Jones cream soda. Oh, Jones cream soda is where it's at. I honestly don't think I've had a cream soda better than Jones. That is like peak cream soda to me. A lot of soda talk. I'm dying for a ginger beer now. Oh, goodness. The truth about the Warriors of Light, but the Exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. I'm assuming after I talk to all 5, there's probably going to be a cutscene. So, what I'm thinking I'll probably do is I'll probably take a short break right before I turn in that one, and I'm assuming a cutscene will trigger where they get told the story. Cause I could use a little snack. My tummy's a rumbling. Squid is rejecting your pets? Takes me getting used to, but my local hub makes decent citrus flavored ones. Oh. Boss's boozy eggnog. I am not an eggnog person. I know a lot of people love it. I don't know. To each their own. Come to browse the wares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmore's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Deadless Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all of Norvrent reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk about the market. Something on your mind? I see. The Exarch did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Norvrent. Alright, consider my interest piqued. Alright, where to now? This way. Leonard! Hello. It's weird that he's here, because I keep seeing him from the 1.0 cutscene handing over the Levy quest, like, I don't even know what you call those. Like, stained glass cards? I think most alcohol tastes gross, but I do like mudslides. I'm more of a liquor girl myself. Like, I like Long Island iced teas as long as they're top shelf, because bottom shelf Long Islands taste like crap to me. Sangrias are also really good in my opinion. And a nice shot of vodka. I do like my vodka. Though I can honestly say I have not had a drink probably since way before my kids were born. So it's been, what are they now? So probably at least 8 or 9 years. Just never really had the, you know, reason to have a drink, so. I've been trying to kick caffeine while at home, but when out, it's a choice between the only diet being cola, regular non-caffeinated. My pre-diabetes takes precedence. Well, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief. With the night returned, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. A good smoky whiskey? I am not a whiskey girl. Ooh, moonshine. Oof. That's some strong stuff, too. I don't mind it, though. Seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. The Warriors of Light? Yes, the Exarch has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the Cardinal Virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. Alrighty, wrong way. Where to? All the way on the other end, alrighty. I always click on you. Hopefully that's the right one. It's hard to tell. Yay! It was the right one. Last time I drank, I had too much. Wasn't a fun night for me. Body ended up shutting down on me. Ooh. That's no bueno. Hey Tabitha, how are you? No potato. I know! Blame Ada. Blame Ada. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Grenold not long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that she inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. Is it permanent? For now it is. Ada redeemed channel points to make me use a Fantasia, so it is for the interim. I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Till someone else redeems. Oh god. I might have to try and like put an even longer limit on it. I put as long as the limit would allow me in Twitch. which I think is still too short for Fantasia, but I was with my cousin and her husband, and he gave me some strong stuff mixed with Baja Blast. Ooh, that sounds delicious. It was good, but I think I'm gonna stick to my cheap gas station stuff. Hey, you like what you like. To think fate could bring the two of you together in such a place. I got told by my doctors either that or I started looking at some of the problems my mom had when she was alive, so I listened. Probably a good idea, Ben. Probably a good idea. Smart. I'm sorry. You mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. Alright. Last but not least. Ooh. Cabinet of Curiosity, I guess? Yep. No, this can't be. Surely there is at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds in such a negative light. Turning in this quest will trigger a cutscene as an FYI. Right, I figured. Oh, Alliniea, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. The people wish to know the truth of the flood, of the Warriors of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof, and I dare call myself a librarian. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Warriors of Light? Of the Flood? How wonderful! You've regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be assured I will not come alone. Alright. So, let's get to wherever it is we have to turn it in. Alright. We will go to the plaza. Alrighty. Where am I? That way. I do like this little jog thing. That's really cool. Alrighty. So, before we turn this in, let's go ahead and take a quick break. 3 to 5 minutes or so. Grab a snack, bathroom break, drink, whatever you need. And we will turn this quest in and start the cutscene when we return. I'm nervous to see what's gonna happen, because I'm sure something's gonna happen. But, alrighty, I will see you guys in just a little bit.
No!
It just bit her head off! I could have done without the glazed wriggler sound. Frogs! Oh, you'll like those. Uh-huh. Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks, spear with stick, and then roast over fire. Mmm. Just how I like my frogs. Crackly on the outside, goo.
Yes, just business.
Just business. So
Then
creepy.
business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Yep.
Ah! Come on, let's find a way out of here.
so nervous right now. Wait, who? Beat me to it, Naka. I'm already tearing up. No! Follow Shore, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know why my voice just went, eh? Huh? It's 2 a.m. Yes, pockets. I know. What?
Oh, wow.
Come and play with us.
Holy shit, that was something out of a horror film. Holy crap, that gave me chills. Break the duct tape off. Exactly, yeah, I just need to do it. No! Now I'm gonna break. Now I'm going to break. I was afraid he was going to say something like that. And I feel like I have to be there and feeling, no, she's gonna come back. You just watch. It was instant. Okay, let's, I guess, rip the band-aid off, as they say. Why are you giving me a choice to answer?
The objectively proves makes you go faster. You got 3 hand symbols, and depending on what order you do, you will make a
That's
different
such a
kind of
meme,
anime
the
reference. For
Estinian
example,
one.
going Chi Tenjin Tenjin Chi Chijin unlocks a secret dark ending of Kori in the house and causes the enemy to
Oh
be
my
susceptible
God.
to bonus damage. But maybe you're facing a mob of enemies who are immune to
In
A rank
house.
powered life form, so you'll instead have to go Tenjin Jin Chijin Chijin Ten Chijin Tenchi for 3 seasons of
My
Sonic Underground,
brain.
which will kick sand into their eyes with how fast you'll be running circles around the slowpokes. More or less, you'll have to do some studying up on what combos do what. But here's a secret cheat sheet. Only the final.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Hmm? Wait,
Fine,
what?
Now leave me.
No, it isn't. Oh my god. Why the just after that I think my heart rate needs to come back down just a little bit. I wanted to understand you, to assimilate your strength. Savage Omega is also incredibly difficult. We will get there in time. Doesn't sound like her. I'm questioning everything right now.
We are the word of the mother.
What?
We were once called Minfilia.
Well, we found Memphilia.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet. Since I hearkened to her word.
Uh-huh.
Mother. Thank you for everything.
Okay, that just broke me. Oh? What's all this? Cornelia! Marcus is Cornelia's lover. Oh, Marcus. Yeah, you're doing great. Haha, I have studied drama, you know. Okay, guys, let's keep going. Braun's still watching after all. Besides, it was your black magic that saved the day. You know, you've got some major power for such a little guy. What's wrong? Are you peeved at me because I called you little? Hey, you're a great mage. Okay, we are back. Alrighty. Whew. Alrighty. So, apparently as soon as I turn this in, we're going straight into a cutscene. Thank you, Chili. Thank you, thank you. So, thus I wanted to make sure I ran, ran an ad break so that no one would get interrupted, hopefully, and all that good stuff. So, alrighty. Thank you, Gamer. Thank you, Ada. Thank you, thank you. Whew. Alrighty, cutscene time. Let's do it. Oh, go! Really? Got in my way. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of people.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we? Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Oh, great.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
No pressure.
Indeed. Wicked White. The Warriors of Light did all that?
Yep.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help.
Yeah.
And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Mm-hmm.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls.
Don't you all feel like
they
asses?
Managed it too. In the end, they saved us. And we cursed their names.
Mm-hmm.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
Yay!
Impossible.
I take it I'm not imagining this then? You can see him too. I mean, clearly he's not a ghost this time.
I need an adult! I need an adult!
Yeah, I need... yeah. I take it I'm not imagining this then.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nope, I don't see the
No.
white phase
Yonder
stuff
standeth
around
no
him.
bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
It can't be.
What in the world?
Yashola, what do you see? You got the special eyes.
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
I knew it!
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time, though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
It sounds like him too! What the hell? And it
People
says
of the
Ardbert.
Crystarium! I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
It can't be!
That's impossible.
It can't be!
You should be dead. Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when she must return to her home. But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
Oh, what, huh? What?
Us? Warriors of light?
The fuck is he talking about?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
Okay. I'm so confused right now.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate.
Yeah.
And by thy countenance, I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Okay. Talk about a head scratcher.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first.
Supposedly.
I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I
don't
was
know.
able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
Yeah, no! It looks like him and sounds like him, but it isn't him. It can't be him. It can't be. It can't be him. It may look like him and sound like him, but it can't be him. It can't. There's no way in hell.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee.
See?
I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Okay. He's living in her head rent-free.
Yet that which standeth
Great.
now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Asian?
That he is an Asian.
Great.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
Well, now I'm
From
just
what I
pissed.
understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life.
Stupidness.
At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
It's always Asians.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Asian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Ah, okay.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known.
Yep. Got it.
Thus evicted from his borrowed form and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
But why him?
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this
Unsavory?
often, you say?
That's quite a gentle way to put it.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one
They're
may
like
term their
freaking
natural
fascist.
state, none save those gifted
Yeah.
with the echo can perceive them.
Like, this is low.
Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap, that's a throwback.
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure.
You're called Asians for a
It was
reason.
only
Nice.
at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Asians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Asians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion.
True.
Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Asian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Huh.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless,
maybe
to hear an Asian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Yeah, to say the least.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary.
Oh?
I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed the star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people.
Well, I'm sure as hell confused,
And
so...
I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association.
Oh, I appreciate that.
That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen.
Yeah, true.
Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Well. So that was, not what... I don't know if I'm, like, angry, if I'm frustrated. I'm, like, both at once. You may have his name, but you'll never be him. Exactly. Like, ugh. It's one thing to do it in Xenos' body. It's another thing, like, come on, really? Were we a hair's breadth from defeat when we faced Emmett Selk, and now we must contend with yet another Ascian. We must tread carefully. Yeah. We must not act until Ardbert hath made plain his plans. 'Twould be folly to proclaim him false at this juncture. It's pissed that my guy rest in peace. Exactly! Like, I was, I guess, fine with Xenos, doing it to Xenos' body. Like, okay, whatever, I'll just kick his ass again. But come on. Like... Asleep disturbed. I think I know where we're going. With furrowed brow, the Crystal Exarch deliberates your next move. Cause emergency meeting. Oh wait, this isn't Among Us. I mean... You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the Flood. Though I must say the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. That's an understatement. He is an imposter, of that there is no doubt. But to the masses, he will appear as a hero returned from the grave. Yeah. After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore, the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What bitter irony. I, for one, would like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Can we stop calling him Ardbert? Like, seriously. ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. I mean, I don't know, so distrust, confusion, I don't. Let us pray that Master Alphino returneth soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it best to apprise Thancred and Rain of our efforts. When we do confront Artbert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. We will call him Birdart. Birdart. Works for me. Agreed. I think it prudent we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Bad Bert? Becklug and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. Please do. Oh, there's the... Then I think it's time I return to the Greatwood. Until now, everything we have learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emmett Selk's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fair. Fortunately, I received word from Fanau that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Kitana rabble. Almet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Ascians, perhaps. They may lead us to the truths we seek. Alright. Would you care for company? Be sure to let me know how that works out. Yeah, just let me know how that works out for you. Good luck! I do actually kind of want to know more. Would you care for company, Shola? Oh my god, that's super cute. I like how Auras do that. I wouldn't dream of going without you. When you are ready, make for Fanau. Almet and her sisters will be expecting us. Then let us be about our tasks. Pray, give my regard to the V's. Return to Lahi! I don't know the words. Hey! Those are the best buns. Yes, indeed. Oh no. Not yet. That was me holding back a yawn. I can't be tired yet. Come on, energy. I must know more. I got very little sleep, by the way, so that's probably why my body's like, hey, guess what? I'm tired. And by very little, I mean like 2 hours, I think, at most. So, yay! What sleep? Who needs sleep? Sleep is for the weak. There's 14 to play. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Raktika Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. She's learning well. Sadly, I do have a feeling I'm probably not going to be able to be, like, up for, like, hours upon hours tonight, just because I don't think I'm actually going to be able to force my body to stop yawning. See, here it goes again. I can only hold it back for so long before my body's like, you will go to sleep. And I'm like, no, I want to play. caffeine doesn't work as well on me as it does on other people, sadly. I try. Worded by magic, got it. You can sleep when you're dead. Tired of this cramped old castle. Nah, get you some Z's. I'm thinking I might try and get through at least this quest. And maybe, hopefully it'll be at a good, like, pause point, maybe, is what I'm thinking. Or hoping, I should say. Fell asleep on the couch for 2 to 3 hours after I got home with my warm, heavy blanket. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Also, really enjoy actually looking at my aura, as weird as that sounds. We were all in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. This wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. Ah. I see. Then it is good that you have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. Knowledge is a good weapon. And it is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Come now, surely any threats sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh? And who was it pining for the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins? Clutching her staff at night, wishing it were... You promised not to tell! Oh, the sibling bickering. Then I suggest we be going. Too funny. Get back here! You promised not to tell! Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's for the better, I do not know. Pray, forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that is not easily satiated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm. You would, Yashola. And if not for your sedulous efforts, okay, or sedulous, that sounds more accurate. And if not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for the Kitana Ravel. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go! Kitana Ravel! Let's see. Yay! It's been a while since this mount came out. I can't help it. Every time I hear it, I just feel like I have to say it. Oh, I gotta do the thingy. Let's see, I have it now, so let's see. No, not that loud. I don't know how to do it properly yet. I'm bad at this. Oh god. Oh goodness gracious. Alright, so it's gonna be a duty thingy. I think she knows Lahi. I know Lahi. I know Lahi. Oh goodness. Solo duty time. Oh boy. It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. It's recommended these set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Foo! Ugh, okay. See, sleep is overrated. Who needs sleep?
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
Hope you like puzzles. Depends on the kind of puzzle. As long as it's not like the other ones. That, to me, those were not puzzles. Those were just like riddles that I could not at all figure out because they made no sense.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast.
Like jigsaws?
Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Let me guess, it did. Love it. Oh, that's funny. That's cute.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead.
Okay.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
What's the catch?
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Yeah, clearly. Don't need to be a genius to figure that one out.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone.
Instructions, perhaps?
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't!
Really?
What? But I only... What is happening?
Well...
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
It lives! I don't know why it made me think of that.
Not surprised. Prepare yourselves.
Alright, let's kick some ass. God, it's creepy. Oh. Don't touch the thing. Never mind. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Just was more upon saying on retribution, 4 souls I have bound. Okay. Yet to heroes proven, learned, and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. Freaking riddles. If you would see theirs set free, answer me these riddles 3. Yay! Deft of paw with kin do I vie. Those sought apart betterment of the whole do's efforts cry or something. Do I have it in here? I don't have it. Why is it not showing up here? I don't have the text. Deft of paw something. Let me see. Hang on. Log details maybe? There we go. Chat maybe? Announcements maybe? Battle system messages? Should be in events. I don't have events. Yeah, I don't have events. Is that a announcement or maybe it's battle system messages? Shit is basic chat channel. I don't see it. Let's see. Chat log. See, these are the ones I have. General, battle, free company, and party lines. Those are what I have. I can't add a new tab. I got battle. Well, party lines is separated out. I do like to have that separate, so. Ugh. Good morning, Ignis. How are you? Can he repeat it or no? Oh, here it is. Deft of paw with kin do I vie. Betterment of the whole do our efforts decry. Deft of paw with deft of paw. I would say quarrel. Let's say quarrel. This is the only one that seems to have a paw, right? You can post the dialogue there. That'd be great, Chili, actually. Doing good. How's MSQ treating me? Well, I guess I'm trying to help save Yashola and the 3 Vs. I'm going with this one. Damn! Damn. Could have paws too. Are they called paws or are they called hands? A single talisman I shall take. So, well, with fearsome fang I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. What am I? Pack. Wouldn't it be a wolf? Wolves are in packs. Yeah. Whew. Alright, got one. On my belly do I crawl by my strange... So, belly do crawl, that's gotta be a serpent. Where's the serpent? There it is. Yay! Why does Y'shtola have to be last? Desire you that which I yet claim, then we shall play another game? Great. Test of mind and memory. Oh, I used to actually be really good at memory games, so... Well, memory match. But... Toxie Tasman, hide friend and foe, choose your companion as well, or sorrow now. Okay. Do that, maybe? Ugh. Alright, so I know that one is her. Aha. Oh, so if I do that, I have to fight. Okay. Good to know.
No mercy.
Okay. Let's try this one. It's kind of like the argument in one of the treasure dungeons. So, do I want to match those faces with the same faces, or do I want to match it with Y'shtola? Okay. Okay, so... Sure. Okay, so we know it's her. We know that's not it. Let's try this one. Yay! Hooray! Hooray! Your comrades are assembled together at last. Yet still there remains one trial you must pass. If you would glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would take something. Thank you. One worthy of she who the Ronkins extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Okay. Oh, easy. I say that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, good to know. Okay. Hey, Roy, how are you? How's it going? This should be fun. Yes. I didn't do too bad with the matching bit. party finder. I would hope so. Seems to be more. Yay! Okay. Not wholly unexpected, but an exhausting ordeal nevertheless. Alright, what's next?
It would seem the magics have returned
Really?
us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
What have we learned?
We're bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
Oh, goodness. It's like me talking to my kids. Didn't I tell you not to touch it? So you finally did the level 80 Reaper quest. How's the spooky slice? It's fun. It's really fun.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Look, we didn't die. Yeah. Oh.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna?
Tiuna?
A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
Damn.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakened.
I'm glad that Yashola can read that.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
The echo?
Naught less than the echo.
Ah!
In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. God, that was intense.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, it would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar.
I mean,
I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
well, you gotta have a hypothesis to go off of.
Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
Yeah. Oh my god. Then you must recall Emmett Selk's standing request. Remember that we lived. That we once lived. Then you must recall Emmett Selk's dying request.
Remember us.
Remember that we lived. Yep. I miss hearing Emmett Selk's voice.
History is learned, not lived.
Stabbing the heart way,
We have
won't you?
always protected the tales of Ronka.
Sorry, Ignis.
Just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
True.
Your mothers were wise.
Damn.
Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently.
Mm-hmm. God.
We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Jeez. Remember us and remember that is Smile Cora. Hey, band, how are you? Gosh. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That as well. In time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tiuna and her exploits has been told countless times over the centuries, yet, as it is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. As is wont to do. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. It's like a game of telephone. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it too will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. Doing okay? Shadowbringing going well? Yes. Oh, goodness. With this, it's bed for you, Chili. Sounds good. I'm gonna look to see where we're at right now in the MSQ to kind of gauge where might be a good pause point for me. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought! So long as we are here, there are none among the V's who will not know of all you have done for Norvrant. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray you safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. Question, what did you think of the final cutscene of 5.1? Questions, which were then subsequently answered as we started 5.2. Questions and utter confusion. So, yeah. Let's see. An old friend is where we're at. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect! This would be the halfway point. This would actually be a perfect spot, I think. The start of Endwalker is a good pause point, just saying. I wish. Unfortunately, my body is actually, like, yelling at me to go to sleep, I think. As you may not have caught it earlier, just as I was getting ready to start this quest, I let everyone in chat know that I'm running on about 2-ish hours of sleep, give or take. So, yeah. As much as I want to keep going, I might have to call it, and here I think might be a good pause point. I think I'm gonna finish the goldsmithing bit for the i740 gear and then crash. Work tomorrow. Sounds good, Cora. It's not much at all. Yeah, it's not. It's a problem. Go sleep. I shall, but first, before we do that, let me see who is on that we might be able to raid out to. Let's see. Ooh, Naka's on. Naka! Alright, well, that answers my question. So, we are going to raid over to Naka. And if you would like to share that when we get over there, give Naka a bit of a heart attack and show Naka some love. I'd appreciate it. I'm sure he would as well. That being said, thank you guys. This has been fun, and I can't wait to continue tomorrow after I get a good night's sleep. And with that, I will see you guys next time, okay? I love you guys. Mwah! And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.